Those are not your conventional moves, but I've talked about him quite a bit, and I talked about when I first got here about, man, I better change this guy because he doesn't wrestle like me, and that's wrong. That's wrong thinking as a coach, and I've grown as a coach, and I understand that you got to embrace what a guy does and have him do it a little bit better. You know, there's some basic skills that he has to be able to do, but you know what he did yesterday, that's a feel. He knew what he was going for, and he went for it, and he got it. You know, it's not conventional, but I tell you what, it can be very fun to watch. I know I was excited when he did it. It's not normally what you see, but yeah, he does got a feel, and he's not your conventional wrestler, but he's wrestling extremely hard right now, and that's the thing that he was doing last year. He was making points. If someone was going to score points on him, it was going to be extremely hard to do, and that's what he's gotten back to, or he got back to in that tournament. That's what he's got to do at the national tournament. That's going to give him the best chance because he's definitely so dangerous on top and dangerous in a lot of positions. He's dangerous in bottom. He's dangerous everywhere, but I can't take any credit for that. I'm going to tell you.
With 7 guys going to the Nationals, and some guys should get seeded pretty well, where can this team look at, when you look at team standings, what kind of finish could you get team standing wise?
Well, seven guys is a lot of potential. You know, when you only take 4 or 3 or 5, I mean, you got a lot less potential. So we're 70% capacity because I know there'll be some teams that have all 10. But when you have 7 guys going to score points, and you go deep into tournaments, you can score a lot of points. And we got some guys that they're not just hoping to do it. They're planning on doing it. Joe Cologne's going to be the number 1 seed. He's planning on winning that tournament, and that's big points for our team. I guess the big thing is sometimes when you get down there, like I talked about those young guys, keeping their composure, keeping their hands on the wheel, and staying where they're good, and not getting caught up in the atmosphere, because sometimes that can happen. But these guys aren't going to be overwhelmed because they've all been there, they've all seen it. Even if they haven't wrestled in it, they've been in it. They've been in big-time matches. So we just got to keep them very composed and ready to wrestle for 7 minutes like we have all season. But I really think the sky's the limit as far as where we can finish as a team and where we can finish individually. You know, I'm not going to put any. Well, I hope to get this or I hope to do that. I hope our guys all wrestle like they're capable of. And we do that at 7 weight classes. We're going to score a lot of points and bring a lot of hardware home.